Spencer.
Well, another typical midsummer day today. The only problem is it's very late in the summer season. Highs in the mid-90s today. Our average in mid-September in the low 90s. Average low temperature in the upper 60s here in the middle of the month, but 77 and 74 were the low temperatures on this September morning. Tomorrow morning, we'll start the day pretty mild. Right now at 84 degrees. Your planning forecast dropping it to about 75 first thing in the morning. At noon, partly cloudy and 88, and then mostly sunny to partly cloudy and about 94 again tomorrow. In the low 80s in most locations tonight, 79 degrees in Burnett, 76 degrees out in Fredericksburg, the coolest reading. 84 in the city right now, same out at the airport. Skies are clear. Our winds tonight are southeasterly at 3 in town, and a south-southeast wind at 9 out at ABIA. Well, we told you last night the moles were probably going to go way higher today, and they did. Nearly 8,800 the mole count. That's real high. Fall elm medium, ragweed, pigweed low. And tomorrow, moles, again, real high. Fall elm and weeds likely to be just a bit higher. Around the state, it's warm and humid. Temperatures mainly in the low to mid-80s in Texas tonight. Had a couple of isolated showers in the area earlier. Those have dissipated. There were just very, very few in the way of showers today because of a high-pressure ridge situated on us right now. And it'll continue to remain in place the next couple of days, so showers should remain elsewhere around Texas, at least for a couple of days. We now have Tropical Storm Carl, less than 200 miles east of Chetumal, Mexico. Tropical storm warnings extend northward all the way up to the tip of the Yucatan there at Cancun. What's Carl going to do? Well, tropical storm tonight, but when these things move on land, they immediately weaken. So by tomorrow night at this time, we'll just be talking about a tropical depression over the Yucatan Peninsula. Then, day after tomorrow, or late tomorrow night, Carl will emerge back into the Gulf of Mexico, or into the Gulf of Mexico, will become a tropical storm again. And you saw real briefly a Category 1 hurricane now being forecast by the National Hurricane Center before a second Mexico landfall on the East Coast. That's right, in the cone there of uncertainty, Texas is not included at all. So it appears likely this will be a Mexico landfall twice, really, but it'll be a large enough circulation that we could get some showers up here into our area, but that'll be about the extent of it, just shower activity. This is a monster, strongest storm since Gustav in 2008. Look at the numbers on this storm tonight. 155 mile per hour sustained winds. Can you imagine the energy required for 155 mile per hour sustained wind? Wind gusts to 190 miles per hour. That's like a EF4 tornado that just doesn't die, and a huge one at that. Well, this is what's going to happen with Igor. Bermuda's bracing for this thing. Could be a major hurricane landfall on Bermuda this weekend, but it's not going to influence the U.S. Julia following up behind Igor there, but Julia should curve there into the Atlantic, too, and be weakened by Igor's outflow. But Julia's Category 2 tonight. Things are really active out there. Tonight, low temperatures in the low to mid-70s in Austin and around the area, and tomorrow, low to mid-90s, both in Austin and pretty much everywhere else. Tonight, 75 with a south wind. Tomorrow, let's go 94. Partly cloudy. We're taking rain out of the forecast for the next 2 days. Then as some of that moisture surges up into Texas on the perimeter of Carl, a slight chance of some rain Friday through the weekend and maybe even into early next week as we continue to see a really good, solid onshore flow. Stays hot and humid, though. Sean will have the latest on all these tropical systems on Austin News Today. Weather and traffic together beginning at 5.